Wípé òní ṣojú mi, congratulations, ọ̀rẹ́ mọ́ ọ̀rẹ́ wá. 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 Congratulations, ọ̀rẹ́ mọ́ ọ̀rẹ́ wá. Excellency, the Executive Deputy Governor of Ogun State, Engineer Noemo Salako-Edele, the Secretary to the State Government, Mr. Tokumo Tanabi, the Head of Service, Dr. Nafi Aigoro, my Deputy Chief of Staff, Dr. Toyi Taiwo, Your Excellencies and former Deputy Governors here present, namely His Excellency Senator Adigbenga Kaka, Her Excellency Mrs. Yetunde Ononuga. Our erstwhile speakers of Ogun State are here present. Right Honorable Titi Oseni, the first and only female speaker in Ogun State to date. Right Honorable Suraj Ishola Adekunbi, my former Chief of Staff, Alhaji Shuaib Salisu. Permit me to break protocol and recognize our Royal Majesties that come from the 4 regions of Ogun State, as always. Let me particularly appreciate His Royal Majesty, the Chairman of the Ogun State Council of Obas, who is also the Akaribu and paramount ruler of Bremoland, His Royal Majesty Oba Dr. Babatunde Ajayi, CFR. Let me recognize His Royal Majesty Oba Dr. Sikiru Kaude Adetono, CFR, the Awujale and paramount ruler of Ijebuland, who is here today, ably represented by His Royal Highness Oba Y.O. Adekoya, OON, the Dagburi way of Idowa. Let me thank, appreciate and recognize His Royal Majesty Oba Kehinde Olugbenle, MFR, who only yesterday we were with him at the Orona Day for the whole day. I was even trying to persuade Kabiyesi not to bother to come here today, because coming all the way from Ilaro again after such a long, tedious day yesterday, Kabiyesi, we are indeed very, very grateful. We thank you. We appreciate you. His Royal Majesty Oba Dr. Adedotun Aremu Badebo, CFR, the Alake and paramount ruler of Egbaland. Kabiyesi, a retired but not tired general. He continues to be a general even in office. Kabiyesi Ekpefunwa. I want to again publicly, as I've done privately, thank you for that endorsement. That unprecedented endorsement that witnessed was led by 54 royals, 54 Kabiyesis in Egbaland. Unprecedented. Kabiyesi Amolori Ahifi Ibisu Olore Yin. Kabiyesi, I'm very, very grateful. I want to appreciate and recognize our other Kabiyesis that have come to support us today, that have accompanied Yalake here. This is probably the first time they are coming to Ogun East officially. The Agura is here in person, and he has a younger Aburo Kabiyesi, the brandest new Kabiyesi in town, the Olowu, who is a professor of geophysics. Kabiyesi is Adiakpelori, Batakpelese, Irukeriakpelafin. I will use the Olowu as a point of contact for all the Kabiyesis that are here. Hey, Please, let me see all the Kabiyesis, please, and appreciate them. They've been here since morning. Please, 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 please. I will use Kabiyesi, the Ebuma way of Agowoyi and Ori Molusi, as a point of reference and contact for all our KBSCs. There are so many of them from the east, from the west, from the central. Akija, there's so many of them. Olu Itori is here. Olu Owode, there's so many of them here. I am indeed very grateful. It appears as if we now continue to see almost every day. Because yesterday you were also at Ilaru. I know the other day we were at Ake's Palace together. I'm very, very grateful. Now, let me appreciate the Honorable Commissioner of Works and his counterpart, the Special Advisor Works, Engineer Ade Akisoya and Engineer Akim Adesina, because this is their baby. Thank you for a job well done. My Commissioner for Finance, who has ensured that this project was finished on time and was properly funded, Mr. Dapo. I use Mr. Okubadejo as a point of contact for all the other commissioners that are here, Commissioner of Transport, Budget, and all of you that are here. You are warmly recognized. Let me recognize Honorable Kemi Oduwole, the member representing Ijebu-Ode in the House of Assembly, and use him as a point of contact for all the other House of Assembly members that are here present. Let me recognize the Chairman of Statutory Board and Parastatals, the Permanent Secretary Works, the body of permanent secretaries are here this afternoon. Let me also appreciate the Chairman of the Government Elders Advisory Council, Chief Olu Okuboyejo, and all the council members that are here present. Let me immediately recognize a few of our leaders, because it will be unjust for me not to appreciate. Many of them are over 80. Let me quickly appreciate Baba Olu Agemo, Baba Jibola, Alhaji Bisiru Popola, Chief Adeleke Adedoyin, the Asoludero, Baba Fon Abiola, Alhaji Adenusi, Chief Kegba Otemolu, Baba Folorunso Elias, Chief Adebeshi, Alhaji Sarumi, Baba Sunday Showunmi, Chief Shodion, Chief Samuel Drojaye, Baba Lemboye, Chief Olu Odeyemi, amongst several others. Most of these men I mentioned are well in their 80s. Permit me to appreciate Otumba Mrs. Oduwole, Chief Mrs. Motara, Otumba Tiki of Motayo, and also particularly all those who have come from far and near. Yes, I will recognize our candidates. We have our candidates here for the House of Assembly, Honorable, well, they call her Boo. That's what everybody knows her as. So if I didn't remember her name, everybody knows her as Boo. Yes. And we also have a candidate here for the House of Representatives as well. Omowa is also here. I want to thank the transport unions that are also here, because they are the users of this road, the motorcycle unions, the road transport unions. Let me particularly profusely appreciate our mothers and fathers, the Yaloja and Babalojas, who are here in their numbers in their Ankaras. I want to thank the Yalaje, who is also here leading them, and also the Yaloja, Mrs. Kuporiji. Thank you very much. Eku Babobo, Eku Adroti, Eku Bobo Etense, Lọ́sàn, Lóru, Bẹ́sẹ̀ fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú wa inú wádùn, ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ wa mo lóore o. All other various groups and associations, great Nigerian students, you are appreciated. Greatest Nigerian students, our great youth of Ijebu-Ode, I want to thank you particularly for that surprising award that you gave me. I want to appreciate it, and I'm glad that you mentioned that I did not pay for this award. Neither did I ask you to award me anything. So thank you very much. It came as a complete surprise to me. All other distinguished and eminent guests, our chairman of different institutions are here. Ambassador Okola is here. I use him as a point of contact for all our other chairmen of tertiary institutions that are here. Gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, the time is fast spent, so I will try and be as brief as I can. Only about 3 weeks ago, we were in Arepo, precisely Monday, the 14th of November, 2022. And we commissioned the Arepo Journalist Estate Road. On Monday, the 21st of November, 2022, we were in Shagamu, the headquarters of Remo Division, to commission the dual carriageway of Bairin Wale Road. Like I promised you, we will be commissioning a road every week till our elections. We have more than enough roads and value to commission, to the glory of God. Here today we are at the headquarters of the Ijebu division, commissioning the Molipa, Fusigboye, Asafa, Asafa Isale, or Jofa Strait, which is about 3.2 kilometers in all. Like you rightly heard, for the past 30 to 40 years, this road had not seen any form of government presence. And this road is a very important road. It connects Molipa to the main Ejuni road through our town and city hall here. And beyond that, we have a serious erosion problem in Ijebu-Ode. And when it rains, the greater percentage of this area is always flooded. So we identified this road as a critical to us in Ijebu-Ode, and that by reconstructing it, not only will we change the face of this community, at the same time, we will do the flood and erosion control. And that's much we have achieved. This is a practical demonstration of a promise made and a promise kept. Our tá à ń ṣe ìlérí, Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ká máa mú ìlérí yẹn ṣe. Gbogbo ìlérí wa lórí yín Ọlọ́run á bá mú ṣẹ o. Our administration understands the importance of only promising what we can do. On that note, I want to appreciate all our paramount rulers that are here that have come from the 4 divisions of Ogun State, all our KBSCs, and other ladies and gentlemen that are here. I want to thank you for being here today. I want to thank you for your consent. I made a promise to you that we will equitably and fairly begin the reconstruction of all what we made in terms of infrastructure. And we have continued to demonstrate that commitment to changing Ogun State so that Ogun State can now begin to occupy its pride of place in the Committee of States along the country. This, we believe, will allow us to achieve the Ogun State of our dreams. We assumed office, we consulted with our cabinet, our religious leaders, organizations. We asked them, please list out these in order of priority, because we are a responsive government, we are a participatory government, we are a government that consults and listens to our people. And we began to take these roads one after the other. I want to thank you for believing in us. We have rekindled hope and trust in our people. They now have a lot of confidence in their government. We have done the same with the private sector, because to date, different private sector players are partnering with us. Dangote is constructing the road from Ekpe to Omu, through Omu to Ijebu-Ode. He's constructing the road that goes from Pakwalanto to Ilaro. This state has been existing for 36 years. The question that begs answer is, why is it now that Dangote is now partnering with the state government? Because, simply put, because we have re-established trust between us and the private sector, which is very key. We assumed office, we are clear about our vision. Through our vision, we distilled into our mantra, we called it our Ishaya pillars: I for infrastructure, S for social well-being and welfare, E for education, Y for youth empowerment and job creation, and A for agriculture. We have used these Ishaya pillars to implement our vision which is to create a focused and qualitative governance while creating an enabling environment for public-private sector partnership, which we believe is fundamental to the economic growth of this state. And when there's economic growth, there will be individual prosperity. This commitment to PPP is what has earned us the award the award that was given to us in public administration as the industrial capital of the nation. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you. We have changed the face of Ogun State. We are not just a civil service state. We have become the industrial capital of this nation. I want to assure you that in the last 3 years and 6 months, we have constructed at least one road in every local government, at least one road. Some, like Ijebu, they have about 6 or 7 roads. Others have a minimum of. We have constructed
over 80 major roads and 120 others, totaling 400 kilometers, either reconstructed or constructed across the length and breadth of this state. In Ijebu-Ode alone, we constructed this road, the Molipa, Fusigboye, Asafa, Asafa, Isale, Ojofa Street, the Mobalufon Ejini Road. If you remember, when I assumed office, that Mobalufon Ejini Road, when you get to it, it's not in Teroyen, Eripe, you should not party in Sibe. We said this is not right, this is not nice. Ijebu-Ode share one Ogun State ni, but we immediately began to writing this past wrong. Today, you can drive the length and breadth of Ijebu-Ode in style. We constructed the Olisa Oyingbo Road. We constructed the Agbagba Awujale Palace Stadium Road, the Molipa Express, the Ekpe Mojoda Ijebu-Ode Road. That is our flagship road. That road was commissioned by none other than the President Buhari himself. And I remember President Buhari asked me, he said, "Governor, did you construct this road?" I said, "Yes, sir." "In just these 2 years, you constructed this road?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Wonderful." Coming from Mr. President doesn't talk. You must now see the flyover that we have constructed, that we are yet to commission, that now allows that road to flow into Shagamu Benin Expressway. We also we constructed the Befun Idowa Road, which connects Ijebu-Ode and Odogbolu. Let me assure you that there are many more roads that are begging for attention in Ijebu-Ode. I have since approved the reconstruction of Igbeba Road, Ilese Road, Awokoya Street, Balogun-Kuku Road, and Ijebu-Ode Club Road, amongst others. Ladies and gentlemen, I will not bore you by reminding you that work is ongoing at our international Abukago Airport. I will not bore you by telling you that a few weeks ago, we did the groundbreaking of our special agro-processing zone that purposes to employ at least 15 to 25,000 people. We will not stop until every bad road in Ogun State is started. We will not rest. As we are doing this, we are putting in place different processes and reforms to ensure that government business is done more efficiently. To that extent, we have more than doubled the IGR of this state, which is why you see us doing all this infrastructure. Before I end this address, this is the first time we are commissioning a road in Ijebu-Ode town. I want to assure you that we will remain equitable, we will remain fair, we will remain just in the distribution of infrastructure across the length and breadth of this state. I want to use the opportunity to thank all sons and daughters of Ijebu-Ode for what you did when I was contesting and going to Okemboson. I remember it was tough. There was a lot of harassment and intimidation, but you stood your ground. The votes that you voted in Ijebu-Ode was unprecedented. Ìbò olóyè. Nígbà táwọn ìyá ọlọ́jà tó sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ dìbò kan tó jẹ́ olóyè, wọ́n sọ pé 2019 yẹn, ìyẹn tó kọ́ ọ̀yàn lóyè. Ìtọ́ máa dì ní 2023, ìyẹn ló pè ní tsunami. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́, tsunami ló máa dì. Ó máa kúrò ní olóyè. Ẹ ṣé. This is your administration. Ẹ̀yin ilẹ̀ níjọba yìí. Ìjọba ti yí kàn yín. Ó yí biribiri, ó yí kàn yín o. Ó yí biribiri, ó yí kàn yín o. Ó yí biribiri, ó yí kàn yín o. Ìjọba Ògùn wá yí kàn yín o. Thank you. Thank you. In the last 3 years and 6 months, we have taken the issue of security very seriously. We have lowered the political temperature. Normally, if you come to Ijebu-Ode like this, they would have been shooting and killing and stabbing and fighting. This is who we are in Ogun State. We are peaceful, law-abiding citizens of this country. I pledge to you as your governor that this will be sustained, because you cannot have investments in an atmosphere of insecurity. I want to admonish our youths as we prepare for the forthcoming elections. Do not allow yourselves to be used as thugs by desperate politicians. I want to appeal to our youths. I don't want to hear the issue of cultism again in Ijebu-Ode. We have so many programs for our youth. We have our youth schemes for you. Please come and participate in this scheme. I was saying in Ilaro yesterday that I have bidded for the National University Games in 2024 because of you. I want to bring it here so that by change Ijebu-Ode, and Shane Remo, and Shane Abekuta, and Shane Laro, to ensure that our youths are engaged. We are being deliberate about the promotion of sports. I will soon be launching a sports trust fund, a sports and youth trust fund. I'll be launching it myself, and government will be putting a certain percentage of our contracts in that fund. I have indications from the private sector, the organized private sector, that they will donate generously to that fund. That fund will be used to empowering our youth and supporting our students. Please do not allow yourselves to be used as thugs in the hands of desperate politicians. On that note, let me remind you that INEC has asked us to come and be collecting PVCs. You must exercise your franchise. They say a people deserve the leader that they vote for. Without your PVC, le dibo. Ẹgbọ́n ti yàlọ́jà sọ́lẹ̀ nǹkan pé a ní fi Brazil àgbébò wọlé o, pé kí a máa fi gbébò wọlé o, pé PVC ni, so torí náà ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ lọ gba PVC yín ní INEC. On that note, I want to reassure you of our commitment towards the continuous protection of lives and protection of property across the length and breadth of the state. We are APC. We are the only party in Nigeria. We are the winning party in Nigeria. We are the ruling party. We will continue to live up to our promises. We will continue to live up to our obligations. Continue to believe in us. We are renewing our hope. We are renewing our hope. Abeko, we are renewing our hope. The hope of everybody in this country is now being renewed. So please join hands with us. Continue to lift us up in your prayers, please. We need all the prayers we can. And we promise you that we deliver. On this note, it will be my joy to call on the KBACs, the paramount rulers, to join me in commissioning this road, the Asafa road, to the glory of God and the use of all sons and daughters of Ijebu. Thank you for listening to me, and God bless you.
Just 1 minute of the vote of thanks, and then we move to the commissioning.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Ogun State, Prince Akpabio-Odun. Your Excellency, on behalf of the government of Ogun State, I say a very big thank you to all of us that are here today. With your cooperation, the government will continue to perform. Thank you all for coming.
àjọ.